All right. 3, 2, 1, go live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Easy Beasy podcast where B and Z love to keep it nice and easy. I'm your co-host, Zayo. Got
And
the
I'm
other
your
co-host
boy.
over there,
I'm
your
Brandon
boy.
B.
How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing good. Zay, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Doing fantastic because today we have a very exciting podcast.
Yes,
Not only
indeed.
because we're going to be trying something new this podcast, but also because we have a very special guest, my good friend from school. He has been uh pretty instrumental in terms of supporting me and stuff from a lot of different things. So I appreciate him. Don't want to get too heartfelt. You know what I mean? But my boy, give it up for Leon. Give it up for Leon.
you know,
Did you good with
something
that
like,
intro, right? Very heartfelt. You know what I mean? You
something
know,
like.
something like that's a response to everything. Something like, something
Yeah.
like. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. I cannot complain at all.
It's
Um,
great.
it's been chilling. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. So why don't you tell people out there who don't know you, a little bit about yourself,
All right. So I actually met Zay at Georgia State, which is where we both went to school. I actually graduated, and I'm actually looking into go to law school. So that's what I'm
Oh,
working on right now. You know.
Ladies, a lawyer. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
So
saying.
you got anything you want to sue someone for? In the future. You know what I mean.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm
So
gonna
we're
take
gonna
Zay
see
to
what.
court. I'm gonna take Zay to court.
No, no, listen, man. All right. First off, he is my lawyer. First, okay. Secondly, if you guys, so what you want to be one of those lawyers, we see on the commercial. If you've been in a big car wreck, call me. Call
if
Uncle
that's
Leon. Looking at, you know,
if that
411 Lee.
pays.
right? For
I'm
yo,
dead. But
yeah,
yeah, trying to do that. But
okay,
I'm I'm interested in everything: music, fashion, sports, stocks, cryptos, anything that makes bread. So if money's involved, I like it.
once again, ladies, you know what I mean? No, but no, seriously though, that's dope, man.
Yes.
When did you? I never really asked you this, but when did you decide you wanted to be a lawyer? Like, when did that decision happen?
So back in high school, I want to say around it was junior year, because before I wanted to do something either with really being either a physician's assistant, a physician, or sports medicine.
Okay.
But then I started realizing that science wasn't really for me when I took chemistry, and I was like, yeah, I don't know
Mm.
about this route. So then I was talking to my friend, and he was like, "What do you like to do?" And I was like, "I've always been good at like arguing and making my point." And he was like, "Yeah, maybe you'll be really good at law." And I started thinking about it, and I started thinking about like how I'm a good writer and everything, and how I like to argue and debate. And I was like, "Yeah, honestly, that's probably the route I should take." And then
Yeah.
from there, that's when I was choosing between the different schools that were good with that. And that's when I chose Georgia State, because I went to the orientation, and I just liked the diversity and just how they ran everything. So
Yeah.
for sure, definitely junior year of high school.
That's what's up, man. So like now, what specific? Do you know exactly what like kind of law you're trying to get into? Like what kind of practice? Like.
So I'm looking at three different fields right now. Right
Mhm.
now is either corporate, entertainment, or family. Um, corporate would be interesting. Definitely would make the most money that way, but might have to do some people dirty that way also. So I don't know if I want to.
So corporate law is like, when Apple gets sued by
Yeah,
Microsoft or something like that.
or like when you know how certain companies will like have like pollution runoff
Mm.
go into like a poor neighborhood and then like they get sued and then they like come to a settlement. It's
So
usually the
your
lawyers doing this
job
stuff.
is to keep the poor folk down and looking bad, basically.
Yeah, so like sometimes it can be kind of like grimy and shicey. So that's the
Yeah.
only thing about that. With entertainment, it could be with like actors, actresses, or just like music entertainers, stuff like that. So that would be smooth. It'll be fun too.
Yeah.
Then families like divorce or like if the kids are getting split up between the parents, you gotta deal with that stuff like that.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a bunch of different stuff you can do, man. I mean, and I definitely think whatever you end up doing, I mean, the good thing about it is that, once you have like I guess when you have the basis of what you're doing, you have all the experience, you go to law school, you do all that stuff. It's like it becomes pretty clear and you can kind of get more experience and kind of know more about what you're doing. Have there ever been people that have gone into one practice and they're like, oh, okay, I want to do something else, and they go to a different one, like, or is that not a thing? Is that
so? Technically, when you go to law school, there's like different courses on like the different fields.
Mhm.
So a lot of people I've talked to that have gone to law school say that they are usually like interested in one field, and they'll go to the class and realize it's not for them at all, and then go to another class with another field they're interested in and realize that was the right one.
okay?
So it really boils down to when you're in law school, what you decide to choose, because you get to see a more in-depth look at what that field provides and what you have to do in that field for sure. So I feel like that's when a lot of people are like, yeah, this isn't for me. Let me go and go to this other field I was looking at.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So what I need to sue Brandon for all the pain and suffering he caused me. I can call you
copyright music.
Yeah, and hey, listen, man. Hey, I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is gonna be taken down. Just hinting at what we have in the store today. I don't know if it's gonna be taken down, but we might have
got the man here, so you.
We might need Leon's services. We might
need services.
we might because yeah, I don't know. We're kind of new to this YouTube thing, so but hey, I guess they give you warnings or whatever before they strike you, or they're supposed to at least.
Yeah, so there's like 3 strikes, just like baseball, 3 strikes are out.
Oh my gosh! All right, YouTube. YouTube think it's
Yes.
so cool. No, you're right. I'm just saying YouTube thinks
But
it's
I
so
think
cool.
you can actually, like Leon's being a lawyer, we can actually repeal the strike, right? And have them like go over our YouTube channel and see what's wrong.
Oh yeah, do an appeal. Yeah.
So basically, if they find it, if you're innocent, they take the strike up. If you're guilty, they give you the strike, and they take away your monetization and everything.
Interesting.
Yeah. Someone asked in the chat, by the way, shout out to everybody who's here live on the YouTube. Is it true that for the LSAT, you need to learn every court case in U.S. history?
No,
that's not true.
It's not true.
So what do you need to learn?
Really, you really just need to have. Really, they have a whole section on Khan Academy where you can practice.
Mm-hmm.
But you really just need to have like a philosophy background, because you got to know assumptions and how arguments are formed with like different premises and then the conclusion. So you just have to know how an argument is formed and followed. Then you have to know how to figure out like these mind games that they have, or logic games is what they call them on the test, which can be confusing because it's like different orders of like they'll give you like different orders of people of like when they do something, and you have to like find out the order by like the information they give you, and it's not really clear or specific with certain games, so it's a little hard, but you got to know that. And then you also have to be good at comprehending like different reading passages with like history, science, and like law passages.
Could you tell the people out there one thing that you feel like people don't really know about law that they think they know or that they might not be aware of?
That you really could use any major when it comes to going into law school. You just have to be really good at reading and comprehending and understanding how argument works when philosophically.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That I didn't know, because I thought you had to do it undergrad, then take the LSAT, and then do it, obviously, and then get into law school and stuff. Like do it all the way through, or just like in terms of like doing English or philosophy or something like that undergrad. But that's interesting.
So the best field, I would say the best field that probably prepares you, even though a lot of people would think like criminal justice or something like that. I think it's more philosophy because you go through how arguments are made and you study the different philosophers. So I feel like that's another misconception.
Who's the best philosopher, bro? Right now, who's the best?
Who's the best?
Who's the GOAT? Who's the GOAT?
I don't even know if there's a GOAT because all of them got like weird, twisted ways of thinking. They all have their drawbacks.
Give me one drawback. What do you mean weird and twisted? Like,
So all of them have like different ideas of like how we're created and how we think, like how our lives are predestined or not and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I really liked how some of Locke's theories, but some of this philosopher named like Leibniz, I think he's a German philosopher. I don't know exactly where he is from, but some of his theories were kind of confusing, so I did not like his. but Locke was cool though. I like Locke, and there was another one. I forgot his name though. It's been so long since I've taken a philosophy course, and they bring back good and bad memories sometimes. So, but it was my minor though.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you feel like that's kind of prepared you now?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was taking someone on test though, I was like, yeah, this isn't it, because
here's my thing. Isn't philosophy subjective though? Is it not?
It is. It depends on the professor too, and none of the tests are multiple choice. It's all written responses, and they're looking for certain things in the written responses.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, yeah, that is interesting.
So if you don't put what they want, you're not doing good on the test, and it's like it's a good amount of questions till you get an answer. So it's like a couple of essays you writing for each question.
Oof.
Oh,
yeah. Hand be cramping.
Your mouth start getting dry. Your lips start cracking up. You just, oh no, it's tough out there.
I won't be able to do that because
Hey man, I knew you were gonna say that. I don't know you're gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that. Yeah. Well, look, Brandon, do you feel like you would be a good lawyer though? Just like, do you feel like you can make an argument?
Before becoming blind, yes, but let's say that my old me, my new me, right? If they were to come together now, right, I'll be a perfect lawyer. But old Brandon, no. Blind Brandon, probably. But being like I said, there are blind lawyers out there, so they have probably got to go through the same thing that he gone through. So if I have to, so yeah, I don't know. I might give it a shot if I want to, but.
I mean, you can still be making an argument. I don't know. We don't know what happens. One day you might end up end up on Judge Judy arguing against Leon over there. You might have to. I don't know. You might have. I don't know. He might have took a tire off your car, bro, and you suing him for your tire back. I don't know what's going on between you two, but you might have to make your own case. I find that interesting when people have criminal cases, and you can be your own lawyer.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks.
I find that very interesting because I don't see any good reason to do that. Is there? Like Leon, do you think there's any? I mean, obviously you're gonna advocate for your people, so you can be like, yeah, bro, always choose us. But like, is there any good reason to do that? Because I feel like that's just how you end up in jail, like instantly. Like
only if you have a background or if you're willing to really dive deep into how the law works, then I wouldn't suggest it. But you ever seen that show For Life?
I have not.
No,
because he be representing himself on that show. I don't know if that's based off a true story or not. I feel like it might be, but I know he'd be representing himself on the show and he'd be studying and stuff. So if you're willing to put in the work like that and like read like different law books and dive deep into it, then sure, why not? But if you're not and you don't know the law, I wouldn't suggest it for sure.
Someone in the chat said Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Better Call Saul is another one. Isn't that like a spinoff of
Breaking Bad, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Is it? It does.
I haven't
Have you seen
it?
it? Okay,
Nah.
okay. But yeah, I heard it was good.
I was about to say, ask the person in the chat if it's good, because I might add that to the list.
Yeah. But yeah, by the way, guys, you know, we can talk movies and TV shows and stuff if you guys have any recommendations, because you know, me and Leon are always like trying to find like good stuff. Like I remember he put me on to this really like inconspicuous like Batman show. So, like no one's ever heard of it, bro. No one's ever heard of this show.
It's called Beware the Bat.
Beware the Bat. Yeah. Because we're talking about superhero shows and stuff, and you know, stuff to watch. And Batman, he was like, just watch it. I was like, wow. He said, just watch it, man. Just see what happens.
Pretty interesting.
You know, yeah, it was funny because at first I was like, this is so weird because it's animated in like this like 3D, you know, kind of. And Batman, he looks weird, like his lips look weird too. It's like, you know, man, I don't know what's going on.
He do look weird.
I heard of it before.
You heard of it before?
You probably had.
Yeah, you probably had, because apparently it was on Cartoon Network or something like that.
There we go.
And yeah, and you know, it's like at first I was just in there just roasting it. He can attest to this. I was just in there roasting it, and then you know it started to get good. I can't lie, and then I just kept watching it. You know what I mean? I think someone said Suits is another good law show.
Yeah, I've seen some of Suits, but I need to watch. I need to watch more Suits because my parents watched that, so I started some of it.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Someone said For Life.
Yeah, For Life is the one I was talking about.
Okay.
That one's solid. And then there's this one called City on a Hill on Showtime.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
He's a prosecutor though. He's not a lawyer, but like it's him and it's a guy from the CIA or FBI, and that show's interesting because the black dude is a prosecutor and they stay doing him wrong like the whole show.
But everyone should already know the classics, NCI and Law and Order, and what was it?
Man, when I tell you which one was it? I think it was Criminal Minds. Because I have this very distinct memory. My cousin came over, you know, to stay with us for like a week or something like that, and you know, she was trying to put us on to like all these criminal shows and stuff. We were watching Criminal Minds one time, and I didn't even know what was going on. Like we were just like in the middle of like a season or something like that. And I don't know if anybody out there has watched this show before, but I remember this. I remember the guy, I think it was the main character or whatever. He was like basically on the phone, and then like he realized that the serial killer was like in the same house as his family, so he was like rushing back to drive back to the and he came back there, and the kid, I think the kids hid, or one of his children hid successfully, but then like I don't know, like I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah,
but like but like man, that junk. Like the tension that they built up in that show, I was like, it's one of those things. I have a love-hate relationship with drama, because a show like that, it was just from the few episodes I saw, it was really good. But then I turned to her and I was like, I never again, because that was the 3 episodes I sat down and watched was so stressful. It was so good though, like you know.
I've seen some funny episodes of Criminal Minds, bro.
Yeah, this.
One episode, this homie blew up like a restaurant, and I was trying not to laugh because like the way everything just happened when they did it, I was like, bro, this is goofy.
she just blew up a restaurant just because, like,
Like either he blew opened the doors or something like that, and people was just like low key flying.
what?
They was like
Oh
injured.
no.
They I don't know if they died, but I know some of them was injured. It was either that or like somebody drove a car into the restaurant. It was one of the two. But I was just watching like, bro, what's going on? Because I was getting my hair too. This best person that did my hair used to watch it, and I was trying not to laugh. I was like, bro.
Oh, that's brutal. I mean, I feel like I can laugh at that stuff because it's not real. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, if it was real,
then obviously no. It's like, oh my gosh, like what's wrong with people? But like,
yeah,
to be fair, that stuff does happen in real life. But
it does.
Sadly,
Sadly,
sadly. But I think I do like those shows though, because I don't know exactly how accurate they are. I know obviously, there some shows have science fiction elements to them, like, displays that you can see through and like, enhance, and then it just enhances the crime scene and like all that. Like, I don't know if they have that available at in like crime scene labs or whatever, but it is always cool to see kind of how that stuff kind of unfolds, and like the different aspects of it, like the investigators, the police, they go back and the analyze the DNA and like all that different kind of stuff. It just makes you definitely makes you interested in stuff like that. And I can see how you can like watch something like that and be like, oh, this is pretty cool. Then you go and do research about it, and then like you slowly get into it just from something like that. So that's why I love media, and just it can just bring you something. It can bring you closer to something, or introduce you to something that you didn't really know you were interested in.
So like
CSI, yeah, someone said CSI.
So I try to get Raji to watch some of the Saw films because I've been sending him some scary voice messages.
Hey man, I need some help, man. This guy's sending me some scary messages. I don't know what to do. So
I like horror movies. I know I don't know.
I did too.
Yes,
I did too.
I know. I didn't try to get Dante into it because what is it? The new one that's coming out, the one based on Saw Spiral.
Yes,
yeah,
Spiral.
With Kevin Hart. I know Kevin Hart.
Saw that. Who is it with? Oh,
Chris Rock and Samuel Jackson.
Chris Rock. Yeah.
Yes,
man. Yeah, I love horror movies.
Yes. I think when I remember my mom took me to watch Boogeyman, I was like 5. I got scared. First, I don't know why you took me to watch Boogeyman if I'm 5 years old.
Y'all ever seen Cujo?
Cujo
with the dog?
No, man. I've definitely heard of that though.
Yeah,
for real.
Definitely heard of it.
Is it like a goofy horror movie? Is it like a?
If I watch it again now, probably. But like, pretty much the dog gets rabies.
And
like, after he gets rabies, like, the family thinks like they don't know he has rabies. So that man's just like, yeah, he's really trying to kill them.
Oh,
I guess it was like one of the first ones my mom watched, so she showed us, and I was just like, "Bro, this is crazy."
Oh, so there's this movie called, I don't know if y'all have heard of this movie. It's called Spontaneous. Have you guys heard of it?
I heard of it. Of it.
You have heard of it?
I heard of it, but never watched it.
Okay. Shout out to my friend. I don't know if they're listening to this. Shout out to my friend because they know what they did. Right, because they said, "Oh, this movie is a comedy. It's really funny. You should watch it." And I was like, "Oh, comedy, bet." I'm over here sitting here thinking, "Oh, it's gonna be like some Kevin Hart, some whatever, or like some 21 Jump Street, something like that." I'm like, "Oh, something goofy." I could sit there and maybe laugh. Give a chuckle or two, something like that. I was like, "All right, let me put it on." So I put this movie on, bro. Okay, this is not a spoiler because this happens in the first like 30 seconds of the movie, right? You literally, it's like you look at it and it's like, oh, it's one of these teen comedies maybe or something like that. I'm like, okay, like I'm not too old for this. Like I still enjoy stuff like this. Okay, cool. So it's going through wherever the person's narrating. All of a sudden, someone just explodes. Just blows up. just pop, literally pops like a balloon. Like if I could show you guys right now, those of you who are out there listening to it, you can take my word for it, but just literally pop like a balloon, and just suddenly everyone starts freaking out. The tone of everything like kind of changes. Now I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was kind of funny, right? I'm not gonna hold on, because I was under the impression again that this was a comedy. So I was like, oh, it's kind of hilarious. Someone just exploded. It's just gonna be full of wacky stuff like that.
Nope.
When I tell you, you guys have to listen. You guys have to go see this, because some more stuff happens in the movie, and I will. This was not a comedy. I finished it and I felt betrayed. I felt the trust was broken. So I'm just listen, all y'all out there in the YouTube live and in the comments, please share movies, TV shows, anything, any crime scene or crime shows or stuff like that that you think we should check out. We can actually come on here and talk about stuff that you guys recommend. If you guys recommend something, we can watch it and come back and just kind of give like a review on it. If you guys want to see that, let us know if you want to see that actually in the comment section.
For sure.
Oh yeah, you talk about one horror movie, because I think it was on my PlayStation 3. They had like a free movie app, right? You know, I randomly started looking for horror movies. It's called White. You would think White, right? What is this all about? It's a Korean horror movie, right? Basically, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to tell you a little bit. It's about a Korean girl band, right? That had a song that's haunted, and every time someone sang it, something bad would happen.
A Korean boy band?
Girl band.
Oh, girl band. Okay.
I played the song because I remember by her, because me and my brother, we were laughing at it. Because every time, I know it's not funny to laugh at horror movies, but every time something happened, like someone got killed, I don't know why. You know, Nazi has told me that, you know, Brandon seems suspect sometimes.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. Y'all gotta watch out for Brandon, because this man over here.
I mean, horror movies are funny.
They can be funny. They can be very, very funny. It's just
like It Won, the first one.
Oh, yes. Yo,
bro.
But he was wasn't there a scene where he was like crawling at the kids or something? Like,
yes, bro.
Like that, bro.
Oh, you know, like his balloons. I remember the scene where, like, was it? I forgot the guy Bill. I forgot his name. You know, he was going down. It was the scene with the grave. He saw it, and there was like a balloon. He popped it.
Oh yeah. Have y'all seen Bye Bye Man?
No, I haven't. Have you? So you've seen this movie? Is it a movie?
I have, yeah. Pretty much every time you say that man's name, I think it's either you say it once or you say it a couple times. That man just come out and start killing.
Isn't that like wasn't there supposed to be like a Candyman movie or something like that? Or
it's still supposed to come out, but they pushed it back because of COVID.
Yeah, okay.
Jordan Peele's supposed to do it.
Right. Yeah, I wanted to see that because I thought that would be pretty cool.
Oh,
me too.
All right. So, if we're speaking about movies, right? I want to shout this out because I actually was there on set when they were filming it as a blind person, because I had a chance to make a wish because of my illness, right? So shout out to Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Emily Blunt. If y'all guys are into Disney movies, I believe should be coming out in 2021. Go watch Jungle Cruise.
Oh snap!
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Bet.
Yes.
That's a bet. Is there like have they released a trailer? I don't know if they.
Yeah, they have released trailers. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
I think they released trailer 1 and trailer 2. So I'm gonna tell you a funny story when I was on set, right? So they were filming it, right? They were going, after scene. Then, Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes by, greets everyone, right? Mm-hmm. So he comes to me. I guess that he knew that I was blind, right? So he decided he shake hands, right? This man told the funniest thing to me. Cause you know how swole he is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I came to shake his hand, right? Nice to meet you. Like, yeah, right? Like, do you like how I feel? It was funny. He was like,
He said, "You like how I
Okay.
feel."
like, do you like? I don't know how he said it. I had his video, but I'm not sure it's on Instagram anymore. Like it was at one part that I was there, and he was saying it to me. I had to find it and see if it's still in my archive or something. But yeah, but it was a great time spending with him because I'm actually was a WWE fan from 2007 to like 2010. You know
Yeah,
that is.
Yes, sir.
man, that was like, I remember we used to every Friday night SmackDown. Used to go into the
Yeah.
living room, watch the Undertaker, watch like Edge, Batista,
I used
like
to love.
Rey Mysterio,
Yeah.
Mysterio,
Eddie
I
um,
used
Guerrero.
I used to
like
love Monday Night Raw with Randy Orton
yeah,
Yes.
and that boy
John
Shane.
Cena,
Yes.
like bro, it was just yeah, it was dope, like honestly. And now but shout out to The Rock though. The Rock is, yeah,
Yes.
he's that dude, man. He's that dude
Yes.
for real.
And right now,
Um
working on Under Armour, and he has his own tequila coming out and everything.
yeah,
Right.
he's into everything, bro. So
Yes.
listen, that's we got ourselves we got ourselves Future Rock and Leon. So we can just say it because we we'll be seeing this man with his hand in every single any single business he can possibly find. I already know, man. He's gonna be out here entrepreneuring and up in some way. So
I'll be in the background.
yeah, just chilling.
Yes.
I see you. Yeah, so I was because I know, so for those of you who don't know, well, Leon, did you say that you were into sneakers already?
Yeah.
You already
Yeah.
talked about that?
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't talk about it on here now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I
Um,
love sneakers.
yeah, and that's like, I know people kind of get into that as a business, and
Yes.
like buying and reselling. By the way, like that's a whole topic in and of itself, like the whole reselling thing.
For sure.
What people do, like, I know, don't people have like bots that they
Yes.
use to get exclusive drops and stuff and then resell them, mark them up or whatever,
They'll
like
have
way higher
they'll
prices?
they'll have multiple bots that they use on sneakers or just apps or websites that drop, and they'll just finesse and grab like 50 to 100 pairs and flip them all. And the price is way more than the resale price is way more than the retail. So you know how that goes.
What's been one drop that you wanted to get but you couldn't because like it ran out so quickly?
I'm trying to think. I'm not gonna lie. I have been getting most of the drops that I wanted.
Oh,
But,
okay. Oh, this man has bots too. Hold on. Wait a
chill out.
minute. Wait a minute. I'm kidding.
The Hyper Royals, the Hyper Royal Jordan 1. Because I swear, every time I try for them, I never can get them. But people either always hitting on them, or I feel like there's definitely people that have like a bunch of pairs that are flipping them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like for me, I know I shouldn't have done this, but when I became blind, I left a pair of Air Jordan mid tops. I think they're at 97. I looked at my dad's place. Never got them back. Never got them back.
Dang.
I never got my Jordan back.
So those are like, I know Jordan 1s are like, kind of like in right now.
Facts. It depends on the one. It depends on which one it is, but yeah.
Yeah. So like, I know, and I just see me rock these at in high school. I had a pair of Jordans Dub Zeros. They were teal green, I think. You know what I'm talking about, Leon?
You said that what zeros?
Yeah, the Dub Zeros.
Dub zeros.
They were like made of all different parts of Jordan retros. I'm not sure which one they were made of, but I had a pair. I still have them here, and they still fit me. So I'll rock them whenever I can.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. I just looked it up, y'all. I remember these. Yeah, you said they were green.
Yeah, I had a green pair. I would try to get the stuff. What was it? Like ice blue, whatever they called it back then, but they didn't have it, so I just went with the green.
Yeah. So So like, what would you say, Leon, for somebody? Because I know for a lot of people who are listening, the last 3 minutes have just been like, so,
Yeah, no,
so
yeah, I feel that.
because I'm not into sneakers like that. I want to get into sneakers because I think they're pretty cool. It's
Yes.
like another form of art, really. But what would you
It
say?
is.
What would you say for those people out there who like want to get into that stuff? What did you say to them? Like if they're just starting out, like I want to be a sneakerhead. I want to get into the culture of it and stuff.
If you're just starting out, just get some of the smaller shoes you like before you go straight to the big collabs or the shoes that have more hype behind it, because it's gonna be harder to get those with everybody with the box and everything. But for sure, if you like really trying to get into like buying shoes and stuff, I would just follow sneaker pages on like Twitter and Instagram. Most of the time, they'll update you when like a shoe's dropping or restocking, or different sites, apps. And the sites would be like Foot Locker, JD's, Champs. The apps would be Sneakers, SNS. A few other apps that are like European apps that be having shoe releases. All those are pretty solid. I know it's still probably sounding foreign. So what I would say is most of the time, if you're trying to find a good shoe, do not go to an outlet. An outlet is not gonna have that shoe. Like if you want like a retro Jordan,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
unless
Yeah.
you have a specific size, don't come to an outlet asking for it because you just gonna piss the workers off because they don't got it. At least at like some outlets and some stores.
Yeah.
Like if you go into like this, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Like you a Linux, and that's different. Like a Linux or like somewhere in like a big city like Atlanta, they might have it for sure. But if you in like, trying to think, where's the store? Like I work at a Nike LA in Woodstock, and people be coming in asking about dunks. You're not getting any dunks at a outlet. The only place you get dunks on is either like a big store in the city or on like sneakers or one of the other apps I mentioned.
Mm.
But yeah, I would definitely also say if you like a shoe and other people don't like that shoe, stick to that shoe because it might gain some hype behind it in a couple years, even if nobody's rocking with it right now.
Yes.
Like I remember I caught some. I used to really like Cortez's like my senior year of high school going into college. And I bought a pair and nobody was really rocking them like that. But then once we got to college, everybody started rocking the Forrest Gumps and the white and black pair and the black and white pair. And I was like, wow, now everybody wants to like Cortez's. That's crazy. But for sure, if you like a shoe and it's not that much in price, I would definitely rock with it. Because Dunks did not have the hype they have for the longest. It just got the hype back just because Hypebeast started hyping it up and Virgil Abloh started doing collabs with them. And if you don't know who Virgil Abloh is, he's one of the designers of Off-White, or the main designer of Off-White.
He's the main, yeah.
So yeah.
I actually have an Off-White hat. When I went to the exhibit that was here in Atlanta, like this all feels like it's almost has to be more than a year back. Actually.
It is.
Wow. The whole pandemic's kind of like the time is just crazy and all over the place. But yeah, I went there like a while ago, and yeah, that's where I got that hat from, and I was like, that's when I kind of like looking at it and stuff. I did a little bit more research into like kind of that stuff and different brands and all that, and that's when I was like, okay, like I feel like I can get into this stuff in the future. But it's definitely like a whole culture thing behind it too, which is very interesting. And like wait, before I get into that, someone said, "Do you remember Heelys as a kid?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, did y'all have Heelys? We always
Nah.
I did. So okay. So let me tell y'all. So basically, I can't remember when I got them. I don't know if it was for my birthday or Christmas or something. But my parents got me Heelys one year. When I tell you, I was out of my mind. I lost it when I saw like they were Heelys. Bro, I was flipping it. I was like, bro, I cannot believe I have Heelys. I'm gonna be the coolest dude. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna skate everywhere. I'm gonna travel at like just the fastest speeds. Like no one's gonna be able to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was the coolest thing ever, right?
Yeah.
So the first day back at school, that I wore them. I was walking around, you know what I'm saying? I got to class, sat down, kicked my feet up. I was like, hey, also check this out. Right. And I had the Heelys on. Everybody's like, oh, you got Heelys, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, have you done any tricks on them? I'm like, nah, I'm just chilling right now. It's like, okay, like, yo, try. So one of my homies was like, yeah, you should try some. You should try some when we get out of class. I was like, okay. So we going out of class, right? The floor because I had tested them in my house, but the floor in my house was carpet. All right. So I hadn't tried it out, the wheels. I hadn't used the wheels on I hadn't used the wheels in any hard surface until then, right? So I go outside the classroom, and there's these little buttons on behind them, and you press the buttons. So I press the buttons, the wheels come out, right? As soon as I pressed the buttons, bro, I went sliding, bro, uncontrollably. I was shook. I almost fell. Instantly. I said, oh, wait, that's not good. I was like, you know what, guys, no, I'm just not gonna do it. I don't know how to use it yet, right? So it's like, okay, I'm done with it for the day, right? I'm not gonna use my wheels in the rest of the day until I learn how to use them, right? No, because apparently Heelys have a mind of their own, because I would just be walking down the hallway and they would just activate randomly, and I would slip and like fall to the ground. Just randomly throughout the day, just when I was walking, just because they were on my feet. That day, that was really the longest day. That was one of the longest days ever for me. I kept busting my butt walking around in Heelys. I kept busting my butt walking around in Heelys, man. I tell you, I didn't wear them to school. Like after that, no. And somebody said my school banned them because we kept running into each other at 50 miles per hour down the hallway. Yeah.
That's legit.
Moral of the story. Yeah. That
them boys is on a highway.
Yeah. Yeah. It was no. It's was one of those things where it's so cool on paper, and then you get it and it's like, wow, it's literally, once them wheels activate, it's if your shoes, that's it. They take the wheel.
It's over.
It's over. Shout out to Heelys. I hope y'all are doing well, which y'all probably bankrupt because these terrible shoes. Anyway. So but yeah, that I love, though. What the point I was going to make before was that I do like how shoes kind of incorporates itself into basketball culture. Right, because that's one reason why I wanted to get into them, or want to get into stuff. You into basketball, right, Leon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
I've been playing since I was I've been playing basketball since I was like 4 years old. Yeah.
Oh. So
fun fact.
So you're in the NBA right now, I'm assuming, right? Since you've had all this time to practice.
If I had like 10 more inches on me, I definitely would be. But
yeah,
I ain't get blessed like that.
Yeah. There's actually a game going on. I don't know I have no idea between the Hawks and the Knicks. I have no idea what's going on. Shout out to the Hawks for making the playoffs.
That game over with. But shout out to them because they blew the Knicks out.
Oh, well, there you go. Sorry, Knicks fans. Yeah. Not looking too nice. Watch watch the Hawks blow a 3-1 lead, and
bro.
this just
if they
ages
do-
poorly. Let me just knock on some wood, bro. Let me just
Right.
yeah. But I love how that it incorporates in basketball, and then like hooping has its own incorporation into hip hop as well. Like it's just all like it's all the cultures like really interconnected. Like I'm assuming if you're into shoes and you're into hooping, like there's no way you're not into hip hop. It's like to some degree, or you don't know what's going on to some degree. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know.
I'll
like,
also say this. I'm not sorry to cut you off, but
No, go ahead.
with certain shoes like that are popular now again, like Dunks, those are a basketball shoe. The high tops were.
Mhm.
Low tops too. I don't know how they was hooping in the low tops or the high tops, but both of those are basketball shoes back in the
Mhm.
day. Of course, the Jordans are a basketball shoe.
Yes.
Believe it or not, some of the Forces were basketball shoes. I don't know how they was hooping in them, but those are basketball shoes as well. So it's just
yeah,
funny to see how like everything comes back full circle
yeah,
and how it goes into fashion. So
right.
Yeah.
Do you have any like favorite like artists, Leon?
yeah,
You know, that you kind of listen to a lot, or you kind of know, you know their songs, you know their albums, all that, like stuff, people you like bump on the regular.
yeah, definitely. Kendrick is definitely probably my
Of
favorite
course.
artist.
Of course.
Yeah,
The GOAT.
Kendrick, that dude. I also like Gunna since he's from Atlanta. I rock with Gunna a lot.
Shout out Gunna.
Yes.
Also listen to. I used to listen to Travis Scott a lot, but he really mainstream now, so it's hard to get into some of his music.
He went Hollywood on us, so
bro. Every time he drops a shoe collab now, it sells out. So
I'm telling you, them shoes, man.
It's crazy how much of an impact rappers be having on the shoe game too. Like him and Kanye.
Kanye, yep.
Even though people be hating on Kanye.
Didn't Nick Young or somebody try to hoop in some Yeezys one time?
Yes, and he did hoop in them. He actually ain't play that bad in them either. It was the I'm not gonna lie, I do not know Yeezys like that, but it was the first pair he had with Adidas, the high top ones.
Those are the if you guys have the name of that, I don't even want to say a name because I know only thing I know Yeezys are the 350s, the 750s, or the 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a Nike guy, so.
Oh, okay. You know, you gotta rep the brand. Okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeezy's a little bit of a blur, but I definitely remember he was hooping in the gray ones, in the gray high tops. Court. But yeah, it's crazy how much of an impact they have. But music wise, definitely Kendrick, Gunna, Jid. I like Jid too.
Okay.
I just need him to drop another album. Any other rappers? True. I mean, Drake is relatable, so you can always bump him.
Hey, shout out to Drake. He won Artist of the Decade.
Yeah, Artist of the Decade.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Okay. So, Leon, since I feel like you're well versed in a lot of these areas, I wanna quiz you on one of these.
All right.
There was a reason why I brought up hip hop, because I'm curious to see if you can name these certain artists by just 3 of their songs.
Okay.
We do not have a name for this yet. Yes, by the way, guys.
We're just going. Welcome to Pardon Your Thoughts with B&Z. Do you know what you're saying, or do you just blank? Come back and find out, and we know.
I was thinking because he sent me a message. He sent me a message yesterday, and he was like, "Do you know what you're saying?" I'm like, "Could we call it? Do you know what you're saying?"
I don't know.
Hey, whatever. Let's call it. Do you know what you're saying? Hey, we just came up with a name on the spot.
There you go.
All right.
I got it. Welcome, Leon, to the first session of Do you know what you're saying with B and Z? This game is going to.
Keep going.
All right, Leon. The questions will be by my co-host. Say, if you do not know the answers, we'll kick you out of this podcast.
Okay, it's getting
Not really. It's just not really. We're not.
It's getting spooky.
It is. I told you, man. And Brandon be spooking you out sometimes, bro. But listen.
Scary.
All right. So I'm going to hit you these, right? Gonna be in relatively increasing difficulty for at least from my perspective. Maybe all of this is just gonna be a walk in the park. This might be.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah. So there's gonna be. I'm gonna read out 3 names.
Okay.
Name of 3 songs, if I
Yeah,
should
3
clarify.
songs. Alright.
And you will have to name the artist based off of the songs I name.
Okay.
Is that clear? Okay.
That's clear.
It's clear.
If you get a question right, you move on. You get
If
a
you
question wrong, you get 1 strike.
Okay.
3 strikes, we kick you out. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Listen, man, or am I? So anyway, we will start the quiz after this question.
I have one question.
Do you have a question? Go ahead, sir.
If I'm struggling, do I get the ask the chat for help one time?
You
Yes.
do.
You get a lifeline.
You do get a lifeline.
We're still working on this, all right?
You can ask one of us for help, or you can ask
the live chat.
the
to
live
save
chat.
your butt from the diabetes.
So
Alright.
those are your 2 lifelines.
Yes.
This is obviously in good faith, so no googling, no, none of
Hold
that.
on.
of course.
Right?
Hey.
There's no way for us to know, but if you cheat or it's rigged, the internet, they can smell it a mile away. So might as well just not do that.
So, live
Bet.
chat. Leon has to answer these questions. If he gets it wrong, he'll be booted out. If you want to save him when he has your help, save him. Now let's begin the games.
Okay, we're gonna do 10 questions. All right.
Okay.
Because we're running short on time. So, question number 1. What artist made these 3 songs? Rap God, Lose Yourself, and Godzilla.
Eminem. That's too easy. Eminem. Next question.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Artist,
Yes.
is this your final decision?
Yes.
All right.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Yes.
Leon.
My spaghetti in my pockets is Eminem. Lose yourself.
Leon.
Rap God. Rapping a million words a second.
That answer
We go Eminem.
is correct.
Correct.
Good job, Leon.
Good job, Leon.
Good job.
Good job.
Question number 2. Okay, this might get a little more difficult. Okay, I'm gonna throw you a harder one.
Uh-oh.
Which artist was on these 3 songs? Faucet Failure, Catch Me Outside, Nuketown.
Oh, what's his name? Ski Mask?
Ski
you
Mask, cool.
sure?
You might have to be more specific. I don't really know what.
The Ski Mask is some guy, right?
Oh, that guy. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Hey, don't go any further.
Hey,
so,
hey.
So Leon, are these your final answers?
Yeah, so final. It's Ski Mask.
Ski Mask is some god. That answer, Leon, is correct. Good job. Okay.
I'm like that.
He's like that. Wow. This
Okay.
is easy for you. Really, I should have given you way hard. Wait a minute. I should have given
All
you.
right.
Okay.
Question 3.
That's Ski Mask one would have stumped some people.
Okay. Let's see if you can get this one. Which artist was on these 3 songs? Ransom, Did It Again, and Out of Love.
Oh, dang! I almost didn't know this, Lil Tecca.
Oh my! Is that your final answer, Leon?
Yes. I heard the last two. I was like, who did those? I heard the first one. It's Lil Tecca.
That's
You're
correct.
right.
Wow.
Wow, 3-0.
This man's just flying through this quiz right now.
He's
Honestly,
he's gonna be the first champion this year.
not only is he killing it right now, and making me look real dumb at this moment. We could also be getting a copyright strike at any moment because of this music that's in the back right now. So I don't even know what we're gonna do when we put this on Spotify. Look, we'll whatever. Question number 4. Question number 4. Which artist is in these 3 songs?
Uh-oh.
Sugar, Bleach, Sweet.
Is
Take
it
your time.
Brockhampton?
You have to have. Yeah, remember you got lifelines.
Say that again?
Is it Brockhampton?
Is that your final answer?
It's
You
a
have
yes.
you have 2 lifelines.
Yes, you got your lifelines.
I don't really listen to them, but I'll sacrifice one of my strikes if it isn't them. So we're gonna go with Brockhampton.
Leon.
Yes.
That answer is correct. I cannot believe this.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Hey.
Would have failed so quickly by now. Oh man. I cannot believe this. Why did I even give this man 3 strikes, bro?
Hey, he's gonna be our first champion. It's
Why? Well, no. Listen, you know what, guys? You know what? It is rigged. Okay, it's rigged against Leon because I'm decreasing the amount of strikes to 1. Okay.
Well,
I'm
No,
it's
let's keep
rigged.
it at 3.
No, bro, because he has 2 lifelines. He's
going
going to smack this quiz, bro. We gotta make
Alright.
this.
All right, for this guy, we give it 1 strike.
Just give me 2. Give me 2.
Okay, we give
Okay,
it 2.
Mr. Lawyer, he's a negotiator. I respect it. I respect it. You know what? You get 2.
Give me 2.
You get 2.
2 strikes, 2 lifelines. That sounds
Yes.
fair.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right. This is number 5. If I remember correctly? Okay.
Yeah, number 5.
Okay. Number 5.
Can we count?
These 3 songs. Which artist was on these 3? Audi. Nephew. 1, 2, 3.
Smoke Perp.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, Smoke Perp.
I'm sorry, Leon. Smoke Perp is the correct answer. I can't do this. I cannot believe.
Hey,
Wow. So, you're in the halfway mark, good
yes.
sir.
So,
Um,
as we go for it, we're gonna be like, do you want to be a millionaire? You have 5. Correct. You can walk away now as a champ, because that's not an option. You would have to. But we will continue with question 6, as questions tend to get harder. Now, Zay, give it to him.
okay. So you want to keep playing?
See.
Do you want to play a game?
All right, no. Listen, we're past the horror movies. We're past the horror movies. Yo, all right. Question. This is a disaster. Oh my goodness. Question number 6. Which artist made these 3 songs? Addison Rae, Diva, and Go.
What was the last one?
Okay,
what's the
I'll
question?
repeat the 3 questions. I'll repeat the 3 songs. Okay. Which artist was on these 3 songs? Addison Rae, Diva, and Go.
Let me use one of them lifelines because I have no idea.
Yeah, you had a question.
Okay.
Addison
So,
Ray.
yep.
I didn't even know there was a song called Addison Ray.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what's
somebody in the chat help me out because
Okay, live chat. I don't know if you have it open, but I have it open. So I will tell you. Okay, I'm gonna give the live chat.
A chance to help you. So
I'm gonna give them a chance to help you. All right, I'm gonna
live
give them.
chat.
I'm gonna give
You have
them
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Thank you. You read my mind. Go
Yes,
ahead.
30 seconds to help Leon to keep his streak going. So let's go ahead and go. Live chat.
yeah,
If you want us to repeat the question, let us know.
Oh. Okay. The first
What is it?
person, the first answer that we got was the kid Leroy. Am I saying it right?
I don't know.
I hope so.
yeah, I think so.
I hope so. Do you want to use that answer, Leon? That was the first
it?
answer that was there.
Was there any other answers?
That was the first answer that was there.
What was it?
I'm just gonna give you the first answer that showed up.
Okay, Leroy. I mean,
Does that feel like it's right?
I don't know who it is, so yeah, let's go with that.
So that's your final answer.
We'll go. Oh my goodness! Oh, man, I'm watching the game too. Yeah, let's go with that.
All right. He's watching the game.
And
He
he's
thinks
playing
this
the
is a game, and he's actually correct in both ways because he got it right. Shout out to the live chat.
Yeah,
Well, I
so
said,
now with that,
Appreciate the
being
help
said,
live chat because I was confused,
it was
bamboozled,
confusing. It was confusing.
flabbergasted.
All right, Leon, you have came out with 6. Now it is 7. You were saved by someone in the live chat, but now you have 1 lifeline left. Theo, give him the question.
All right. Next question. Which artist was on these 3 songs? Fun. Big Fish. North North.
I like this one. Vince Staples $4,000, please.
Sir, you can't choose, sir. You can't choose the dollar, sir. That's not how it works, sir.
Actually, scratch that. Vince Staples for $1 million.
All right. So this man wants $1 million before the 10th question. Unbelievable.
I believe. No,
Vince Staples.
You know what's funny? I just watched an episode, and the same guy's being like this. He thinks he's confident, but is he really?
Vince Staples. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it's my final answer.
Leon.
You are
correct. Wow.
Wow. So
this man is just flying through these. You know what? I cannot believe. Wow. You have 1 lifeline left, sir.
And you have 1 strike. You are our first guest to play this game of Do You Know What You're Saying? Now, with that, question 8. Your whatever amount of money this is. Let's continue.
Okay. Let's continue on. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I did throw a lot of the harder ones at you, because I didn't expect you to get any of them, and now I'm struggling to give you harder questions.
That's good.
So no, it's not good for me. It's not good.
That's great for me.
This is the easiest game ever.
I'm very oh goodness gracious. All right. Oh, this is bad. Okay. I got you with this one. Which artist was on these 3 songs? Weekend. Self-Care. Donald Trump.
Mike Miller.
Oh my
God. That's your final answer.
Is that your final answer, man?
Yeah, yes it is.
Do I even need to play the sound, guys? Do I even need to?
Yes, go ahead. Oh my God, he's right.
You know what? Question 9.
Question 9.
Question 9, dude. I cannot. You know, let's just get this over with, bro.
Yeah, this is
I get the bag. Both wake up in the sky.
Gucci, man.
Oh my god.
Oh my-
It's Gucci.
Oh, I done goofed, Brandon. I done goofed, man. I done
bro.
goofed. I really those
I didn't
three.
know-
Those 3 before question 7, I really didn't think he was gonna get it, and he had to use a lifeline. Honestly speaking, like, bro, I really shouldn't even give you any lifelines or any extra lives to begin with. Really, if I knew this was gonna happen, you know, woohoo, he got it right.
No, why he got it right? Because Leon, that's all of a sudden, he's Gucci.
No, he's Gucci now because he's about to win we don't have $1 million to give you, but
The imaginary $1 million.
Imagine
we have $1 million worth of respect.
Yes.
How about that? That's really
All
invaluable.
right, here we go.
That's fair.
Let me do this. Leon, you have blew away Zayo's 9 previous questions,
I cannot believe
which he
this.
did not expect.
I cannot believe.
But now we are on the 10 million respect question. If you get this right, you are the first guest on Do You Know What You're Saying on the Easy BZ podcast to win and be the first champion. So Zayo, give him the $10 million respect question.
Okay.
Say
I
less.
guess it's worth $10 million now. So what's up? All right. Last one. I'm looking through my list of questions here, and I'm be honest with you. I don't know. All right. This is my Hail Mary to throw at you. Okay. Is it fair to not give him any lifelines or any extra lives for this last question? Is that fair?
We'll take it away.
Wow.
All right, Leon, that's fair, right?
Go
All right,
ahead,
thank you,
strikes.
Leon. So question number 10.
I mean, I got 0 strikes, right? So
You
if
do.
I get it wrong.
You do.
If I get it wrong, I still win. Technically.
Sure. We're really trying to actively rig this, Leon, for you to lose. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really, you gotta help us out here, man. You gotta. Okay. Question 10.
Say less.
Which artist was on these three songs?
Get it
From
wrong.
the D
get it
to
wrong,
the
get
A.
it wrong, get it wrong.
First Day Out. 2 volts.
You
Oh,
said
yeah,
from
he's
the
Google
D.
searching now. Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
It's-
not at all. You said from the D to the A, right?
Okay.
T Grizzly.
Is that your final
Come on,
answer?
now.
Yes.
Come on now.
You're funny.
First day out gave it away.
Oh
You
my
won.
God. Oh my
You
God.
won.
Hold on. Let me do it, Zayo. Let me do it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just now witnessed on the first segment of Do You Know What You're Saying? Leon, our first guest on the show, well, on this game show, has won and became the first champion. He blew away all Zayo's question, and Zayo was not expecting it. So this may have somehow gave away Zayo's confidence in this question.
Honestly, you guys aren't even hearing. You guys aren't even hearing the successful theme music because I didn't even expect to have to play this. But you know what? Congratulations, you won. Good job. I am upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect. I don't know what to say. No, but Leon, though, seriously, congratulations, Leon.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. This was fun. This is very fun.
This was fun.
Very. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Is there anything you have to say to the crowd, to the people,
Yes, do whatever you say. We're rolling out the red carpet for you. Do whatever you want.
Shout out anything you
Honestly.
want to shout out, anything you want to say, anything people want to know, any links, anything like that, anything.
Just keep listening to good music and you'll do good on this little game like I did. That's all I gotta say.
You're
Not
not
for
trying to
real,
plug
though.
your socials?
Not for real. Shout out if you're a sneakerhead, shout out to y'all. If y'all just like sports, shout out to y'all. If y'all just like anything that's relatable, shout out to y'all. But yeah, y'all go follow me on Instagram, lsanders.2. Y'all go follow me on Twitter, lsanders2 with a V as the A. You know, go ahead and get my follow count up a little bit. I model a little bit.
Some light,
Some light.
as Leon would say. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you coming on here. It was fun. We kind of went over the amount of time we usually
I
have
don't
our
even know how long
podcast,
this
but
was, but
this is pretty long, man. Shout
Hey,
out.
hey,
I think it was
hey,
worth
hey,
it.
hey, that's what happens when you have a great guest.
All right.
Oh,
See,
okay.
here and there. No, but no, I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone in the live chat. That was here active. You guys are the
Yeah,
best.
Y'all some real ones.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
please, everyone who's listening to the replay, go ahead and like, subscribe, do all that. Everyone who was here
Yes.
live, I appreciate you. Everyone who's listening on any other platforms, again, we're getting that up and running. But once we do, you know, anybody who's listening anywhere else, appreciate you guys as well. Brandon, you have anything else to say?
Not quite, but it was nice having a champion on our first game show.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
So you know what, Leon? I hope you're happy because the next person who comes on here will have a way harder time.
Yes.
The rules will be rigged.
Yes.
Just if you guys are wondering why the game show portion got way harder, it was because of Leon.
The first
Yeah,
champion of the game.
Just thank me.
Hey, you got his social, so go ahead and go after him.
Yeah. So no.
Hey, if it gets too hard, nobody win. I'll just come back on and try to.
Oh, he'll just come back and reclaim his crown. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. So,
my boy, appreciate you, Leon. Appreciate you, Brandon.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the live chat. This has been the Easy Beasy podcast. Everyone, keep it nice and easy. See you.
You dig.